everyone. I'm Alix Cotumaccio.
And I'm Katie Edmond.
We are going to talk quickly about how we've adopted and adapted a professional learning program for our institutions. Gardens and parks often struggle to find existing professional development curricula that meet their needs. And let's face it, most of us don't have the time nor the resources to research and develop our own. But training that develops a culture around learning and improving practice is paramount. We will discuss how one professional development program fit the bill for our institutions, which vary greatly in size of staff, type of governance, and amount of land managed. The program used, called Reflecting on Practice, or ROP, is designed to build participants' understanding of, experiences with, and integration of best practices for teaching in informal STEM learning environments. The program includes a variety of components, including literature reviews, hands-on activities, and video reflections. Wave Hill is a 28-acre public garden in the northwest corner of the Bronx overlooking the Hudson River. Our education programs serve over 30,000 participants annually, making use of our manicured gardens, woodlands, art gallery, and conservatory. Wave Hill provides engaging science and art education programs that serve families, school groups, teachers, and youth. Our programs use a hands-on interdisciplinary approach that sparks excitement and nurtures a connection between people and nature. We began integrating ROP curriculum for all programming staff in 2018, adjusting the sessions to fit our needs and time constraints. Some changes included switching one of the science activities for an art-focused one, and using the ROP structure to develop a session on intergenerational learning. The program was so well received by staff, we now use it to train all new seasonal and part-time staff. We even integrate components of the trainings in our youth internship and teacher professional development programs. Using ROP helps staff develop skills and knowledge around learning and teaching. Our education staff come from a variety of backgrounds. Some have a traditional education background, others have outdoor education backgrounds, and some come from the sciences or the arts. Thus, training in pedagogy and having a standard for best practices was important. Since integrating the curricula into our work, I have noticed more cross-pollination between divisions, stronger education programs all around, and a more tightly knit team.
At New York City Parks, we have a similar mission of fostering the connection between people and the natural world. As the primary steward of green space in New York City, Parks is responsible for the management of almost 40,000 acres of parkland. And for more than 40 years, our urban park rangers have connected New Yorkers to these green spaces through educational programs and outdoor adventures all throughout the city. In 2019, there were more than 75,000 participants across all ranger programs. In their work, rangers are interacting with New Yorkers of all ages who have different degrees of knowledge, experience, and comfort with nature and the outdoors. So the central focus of reflecting on practice, how learners learn, and how best to engage learners of all types was very helpful to us. The teaching and learning techniques in reflecting on practice fit in seamlessly with our other training and program development approaches. I worked with a group of rangers to customize the Reflecting on Practice program for our needs. We streamlined some of the content and modified activities to best suit the outdoor settings our staff work in. The video reflection component also proved to be a useful way for both new and veteran rangers to get valuable feedback on their presentation style. We started implementing Reflecting on Practice with about 50 rangers in January of this year, and were very nearly complete in mid-March before rangers were deployed to COVID-related duties. We look forward to completing the program for all ranger staff at a later date.
There have been many benefits to using Reflecting on Practice. For example, it has helped us develop shared language, vocabulary, and understandings with which to discuss teaching and learning. This has led to fruitful conversations and research on other areas of interest in participant engagement, science, and art within education staff, as well as with staff in other departments that have participated in some of the trainings.
And on a social emotional level, Reflecting on Practice has been great for creating shared experiences for staff and improving staff cohesion. Many of the hands-on activities, while technically about demonstrating teaching techniques, are actually pretty fun, and so have the added benefit of giving staff a positive experience with each other that's a little bit different than their typical work days. We wanted to wrap up by giving you the link to Reflecting on Practice in case you're interested in learning more or implementing it at your garden. Their typical model is to have a few staff members attend a coaching workshop and bring that knowledge back to their home organization for implementation. But they are also in the process of publishing a book that covers the entire curriculum and how to implement it. They are in the final stages of editing, so it should be available later this year.
If we have piqued your interest, we encourage you to check it out. We also welcome you to contact us if you have any questions or would like more information on how we have adapted the program for our institutions.